to. Yung pong, well, si IDG po kayo ngayon, di po ba? And are you conducting several investigation pertaining to all these cases ng mga kapulisan po natin na may kaso right now? But before you proceed, no, that you would like to acknowledge the presence of Congressman Paulo Ortega of La Union and Congressman Bambi Amano of Misamis Oriental. Welcome, sir. Sige, go ahead, General.
Sir, what we are looking at right now are the cold cases suspected to be on the EJK, sir, yung offshoot ng ating EJK investigation on the previous hearings. So, as of the moment, based on the priority, sir, wala pa yung mga cases ng police na namatay under mysterious circumstances na minention ni Congressman Paduano, sir. But it will be included eventually, sir, pag matapos namin ang mga priority cases, sir.
Okay, thank you, General. Yung mga namatay, magkano binibigay po natin dito? Like, for example, ito, 312 yung namatay, eh. So, magkano po ang, kasi yung nasugatan, lahat po ba yan, nakatanggap ng 100,000? Lahat ba? Siguro sa DPRM.
Yes, sir. Ang benefit po ng isang killed in police operations, we have under the law, Republic Act 6963. Ito po, sir, yung 6 months na salary yung ibibigay sa kanya. Kung baka, sir, ini-extend yung buhay niya at masusweldohan siya ng 6 months. So, yun po, sir, ang
So, 6 months na sweldo.
po, sir.
Pag namatay.
Pag namatay, sir.
Pag nasugatan, magkano?
Yung hospitalization expenses po, sir. Yan lang po, sir. Yung
Hindi, kanina kasi may sinabi si Sergeant Petras, di ba? Na nakatanggap siya ng 100,000. Sa hospitalization yun?
ito. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sa hospitalization yun.
The 100,000 came from the Comprehensive Social Benefits Program under EO 11.
So kasama na yung hospitalization doon.
Basta 100, hindi, sir, iba pa yung, kasi iba itong benefit niya ng 100,000, iba yung reimbursement ng hospitalization
Okay,
expenses.
separate. Separate yun.
Opo, sir.
Okay, sa namatayan, magkano ang binibigay natin? 6 months. Di ba? At sa mga nakasuhan, kanya-kanya.
Tama po, sir.
Kanya-kanya.
Sir.
Ayun ang problem. Ay, sige, BC, the new Vice Chairman of NAPOLCOM, Attorney Ricardo Bernabe. Congratulations and you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. If I may just add lang po, no, yun po kasing death benefits to the killed in action ng mga policemen, under po yun ng NAPOLCOM. So, meron po kami mga benefits na binibigay sa kanila. Ito po yung gratuity, lump sum po ng 1 year salary. And then, meron po silang burial expense na 3 months salary. And then po yung monthly pension and medical reimbursement of the actual medical expenses with actual receipts. So, yun pong mga wounded naman po na nag-result
Sige,
sa...
Rico, ano to 1 year salary doon sa mga namatay?
yes po, sir.
At monthly pension.
Yes, monthly pension.
And then,
meron pong burial expense na equivalent po ng 3 months salary.
okay.
And then medical reimbursement po of the actual medical expenses supported by official receipts.
Yung may mga kaso.
Yung mga, hindi po, ito po yung mga death po.
Yung mga tayo sa may kaso.
Wala po, wala po.
Oo nga eh. Ano lang to, sa mga nasugatan, saka sa namatay.
Yes, pero Mr. Chair, yung wounded po, ito po yung naging ano sila, permanent disability. Pag po yung mga wounded lang, wala rin po sa NAPOLCOM.
But yun nga, so, kasi yung policy ng former government is to help, di ba? Those sagot kasi eh, di ba? Yun ang pronouncement ng ating pong dating Pangulo that tutulungan. But yung ang tinatanong po namin, kasi we need to find out the data, no? Kasi yun ang gusto na po natin para klaro po tayo. Huwag tayo maakusahan dito. So, doon sa mga may kaso na 214, 398 na kasalukuyan may kaso at 195 na natanggal, wala tayong tinutulong sa legal expenses.
Under NAPOLCOM po, Mr. Chair, wala po kami legal fund that no assistance given.
No assistance.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman,
Sige, Chairman Barbers, please.
matanong ko lang din sa PNP, no? Kung sa NAPOLCOM, wala only on medical, no? Medical expenses. Kumbaga may reimbursement, may burial,
but nothing on the legal, no? Okay. So, what about the PNP? Do you have an item in your budget na merong for legal assistance dun sa mga police officers that are charged administratively and or criminally? So, meron po ba kayong legal assistance fund dyan?
Sir, there is a certain amount allocated for the PNP legal assistance, but this is really not enough to cover all the PNP personnel facing service-related cases, sir.
Would you know how much is the figure of the legal assistance fund?
Sir, based from the information provided to me, sir, there is an allocation of 200 million for legal assistance for the DILG family, sir.
DILG.
DILG family, sir.
So, kasama dyan ang BGMP, Bureau of Fire.
Yes, sir. All agencies attached to the DILG, sir.
So, there's no particular budget for the PNP. Kumbaga, ang magkano doon sa 200 million, magkano yung napupunta sa PNP? Kasi yung, hindi naman sa ano, no, yung members naman ng Bureau of Fire, Bureau of Jail, eh, hindi naman napapa-encuentro yun. Di ba? Though, sometimes they also get entangled in a legal battle because of the performance of their duties, but more on the police eh. So sa police, magkano yung allocation for legal, ano nyo dyan?
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, we have to check first, sir. We'll give feedback later, sir.
Sige, thank you. Kasi that's the reason why I asked that, Mr. Chair, is because when the war against drugs was implemented, this was perhaps the only time where more than or a sufficient or a significant number of police officers and personnel were charged administratively, and
Criminal.
some of them were already dismissed. So maybe wala ho kasing abogadong tumulong, wala ho silang nakuhang abogadong magaling. So in this particular issue, Mr. Chair, a 200 million budget for the whole DILG family for legal services is not enough, considering the number of those that have been charged administratively and criminally. Kung i-divide mo yung 200 million dun sa
195 na may mga na mga natanggal at 398 na may mga kaso.
i-total mo lahat yan, divide mo by 200 million, lumalabas lang yan na ilang libong piso lang ang kanilang, gumawa ka lang ng affidavit, may bayad sa abogado. Okay lang sana kung si Attorney Rico, libre ito, pro bono. No, di ba? Halimbawa, si Attorney Atcharon, libre rin yan, pro bono rin yan. So, what I'm trying to emphasize, Mr. Chair, is that if we are indeed serious in helping the PNP, lakihan natin yung budget ng legal services ng PNP. Para hindi rin po matakot yung ating mga kapulisan o yung kawani ng PNP na lumaban. Kasi alam nyo, yung mga kalaban nila, drug lords yan eh. May mga pera yan eh. At tatawa-tawanan lang tayo niyan kung ang ating kukuning abogado para sa ating PNP, yung hindi kagaya na abogado ni Attorney Atcharon na de Campanilla. So I guess, no, Mr. Chair, that when we try to propose budget for the PNP legal services, no, specific, yung 200 million na yan, baka nga kulangin pa yun, kung PNP lang eh. So, I'd like to ask the COMSEC to take note of that manifestation in order that this should have a place in our committee report so that when we recommend, sana ma-consider ng ating DBM. Yun lang,
Mr. Chair, related lang, Mr. Chair, because
Okay lang Congressman Atcharon? Okay lang.
but I yield to the younger Attorney Atcharon, but
Congressman please.
Mr. Chair, related to Chair Barber's concern, I'm more concerned of the medical expenses naman, Mr. Chair, if how much the PNP has for their medical expenses, and if may limit ba, Mr. Chair, dun sa medical na tulong nila eh. Unlimited. Kasi PhilHealth, they have a baseline eh.
Yes,
For
General
PNP, maybe no, Mr. Chair.
DPRM please.
Yes, sir. Meron pong limit. Meron pong limit. I'll just check, sir, yung exact amount para masigurado ko sa sagot ko, sir. I'll just get the exact amount.
Yeah, and getting the exact amount, Mr. Chair, would that be later or would it be?
Yung bid now, sir. I-check ko lang ito.
Because I remember, Mr. Chair, during the time when I was governor of Misamis Oriental and PD Balones was my provincial director. And every time that that we had challenges with our members of the Philippine National Police, the Philippine National Police helps them with their funds, but sometimes kulang. So ang ginagawa namin, so we charge it to the peace and order funds of the provincial capital po. So that's what I want to know, if kung kulang, so that we'll be able to help them craft a law that hopefully, Mr. Chair, that will extend, expand, increase the medical expenses without limits, Mr. Chair, especially if done in line with their duty, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you so much. Ayan, pinalakpakan ka na. At bawal pumalakpak, pero hayaan natin yun. No? At malaking ano yan. And that's the reason why we are conducting this hearing, no? Para malaman natin, kasi it was advised to us by the speaker to find out yung mga kailangang idagdag sa ating pong PNP organization para kapag nagkaroon po ng bicameral committee hearing na po ang Senado at ang Kongreso, may pasok po natin itong tulong sa mga kapulisan natin that were also victimized by the war on drugs. But Congressman Acheron?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, go ahead.
Gusto ko lang itanong sa Napolcom, ano po ang extent ng inyong or nature ng inyong participation or intervention kung meron, sa cases ng mga PNP na na-involved doon sa extrajudicial killings? Ano po ang inyong so far po? Is that part of your mandate to provide like legal services to those who are involved in the extrajudicial killing?
Yeah, Mr. Chair, wala po sa mandate namin to provide legal assistance. However, kung meron pong mga cases against police officers, then you will have jurisdiction to try them administratively po. So kung meron pong final na case namin, we have concurrent jurisdiction with the Chief PNP and the
So,
PNP.
ano po ang connection ng inyong function at saka ng IAS?
Ang IAS po ay recommendatory po to the Chief PNP and the Chief PNP po ay may concurrent jurisdiction with the NAPOLCOM. Bale po kung meron pong case against a police officer for grave offense, pwede po nilang i-file sa IAS, pwede rin po sa NAPOLCOM.
Okay. So, yung mga pumupunta po sa inyo ng cases ay nagagaling po, nag-originate sa IAS, di ba?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair.
Hindi.
Yes po. Pag po IAS, yun po ay pumunta sa Chief PNP po. Pag po sa NAPOLCOM is original jurisdiction.
Also, you
Right po sa
decide,
NAPOLCOM.
you make a final decision on the cases that are brought to you for resolution, parang ganon?
That is correct, Mr. Chair.
Okay. I'm good, Mr. Chair.
Yes, thank you, Congressman Acheron. Gerald Torre, kasi meron ditong 398 na may kaso, di ba? At 195 yung natanggal, no? Bilang ikaw yung head ng CIDG, no? Probably you can somehow revalidate itong mga kasong to para malaman natin sino dito talaga yung mga naging biktima na sumunod lamang talaga. Kasi alam mo, very special case yung sa war on drugs na to eh. Kasi nga iba-iba yung pronouncements dito na ating nadinig and that's the reason why medyo naligaw yung iba nating mga kapulisan. At kanina nga may binabanggit si Chairman Caraps that those na-dismiss, no? At may mga kaso pa sa ngayon, medyo nawindang sila dahil napalagay sila doon sa mga drug list eh.
Yes, sir.
May mga ganong kaso na hindi natin naiwasan because of the different may policy tapos pag tinignan mo naman yung CMC 16-2016 may negation, may neutralization, di ba? Talagang magugulo ka kapag ang level ng iyong knowledge ay yung non-well experienced yet, no, ng mga kapulisan natin. Like for example, sila, di ba? Yung mga sergeant, mga captain, major, di ba? Tapos ang nag-order sa kanila general. So, yun ang nag-order ng general, talagang yun ang ano nila, yun ang utos sa taas. So, can you kindly look on these cases ng 398 at yung mga 195 na natanggal?
Yes, sir. Will do, sir, and I'll give you feedback.
At tell us, no, para at least malaman po natin kung magkano yung pondo na ilalagay natin. Asap to sa General Torre,
Yes, sir.
Kasi para at least malaman po natin magkano yung pondo na ilalagay natin. Specifically, those who were agreed. Agreed sila eh. Kasi makita mo na talagang sumunod lamang sila sa utos. So, we will be handling this with the assurance from this Congress, no, na mabigyan po natin sila ng kakulang-tulang na legal. No? Kasi ganyan sinabi ni Chairman Barbers, magastos to eh. Affidavit lang, magkano nang gagastusin mo eh. So, before we proceed, the Chair would like to